Today, I want to introduce you to ClaraSay. ClaraSay is LD45's tool for managing and measuring advocacy programs. What you see here is the landing page that ambassadors see when they log into the app. Ambassadors typically use this app on mobile, so now we're going to see how the app is fully responsive, meaning it adapts to the type of device the ambassador is connecting from. By narrowing the window, we can see that the app, while keeping the same features, switches to a mobile view. On the dashboard, ambassadors can enable or disable push notifications. Obviously, they're typically kept on for features we'll see later. We see how the ambassador can see how many points they've earned, which badges, how many badges they've earned so far, and how many activities they've completed, how many points they need to get the next badge after the one they currently have, and if there are any active challenges. This is because the company can encourage ambassadors to post about a specific topic during a specific period. And this mechanism is called a challenge, which we'll look at in more detail later. Finally, in this first section of the dashboard, ambassadors can see their points and those of their program peers, so the other ambassadors, on a leaderboard. This type of view obviously boosts engagement a lot by fostering friendly competition among ambassadors. Below that, we find a summary of the activities the company asks ambassadors to do and how many points are linked to them, keeping in mind that this is a typical gamification setup. And then in a tab next to it, the badges, points, and the related rewards offered by the company. On these two tabs, we see the activities and badges for Perfetti Van Melle, but we should mention that the activities are fully customizable, depending on the company's goals. So if the company has more internal communication goals, they'll set internal communication activities for the ambassadors. On the flip side, the same goes for external communication activities. And the badges can also be customized in terms of number, name, the related points required, and the rewards offered by the company. Here we see that the company offers a small gadget, a gift card, and a premium experience across 3 levels, meaning 3 badges for ambassadors who reach the most advanced badge. At the bottom, we see the editorial calendar where ambassadors can add their posts, even scheduling multiple posts for a future period, and of course, keeping a history of everything done before. Later, we'll see how to fill out this editorial calendar. How do we know which activities and how many activities the ambassadors do? They tell us. Going to the next tab, there's the activity log. So what can an ambassador do, for example, to tell us they've made a LinkedIn post? They go to log a LinkedIn post, replying to a challenge, or a standalone LinkedIn post, enters the date the post was published, the URL, and saves it so that the ambassador, as it says here, can review it and assign the points. So the ambassador will receive the activity, the post URL, check it, and take a look. It's worth noting here that some companies like Perfetti want to approve posts after they've already been published on the relevant social media or intranet by the ambassadors, while other clients ask us to approve drafts, and we can do it both ways. There are already clients, in fact, who, unlike Perfetti, approve content drafts. For one client, we even developed a tool already integrated into ClaraSay that analyzes video content and also the text of the posts, and gives an indicator of how well they align with social media guidelines or company policies. And if they don't align, it points out what's wrong. Moving on with the app tour, there's a tab where the ambassador can view all their past activities. We can go quickly through this one. It's a knowledge area where the ambassador gets the training needed to be an effective ambassador, and also as a reward for participating in the program. So here we see the classroom lessons that the Perfetti ambassadors did. And so we only have PDF content that was uploaded later, because those were the materials used by the instructors. But this area can also be used to upload on-demand video content or recordings after webinars, and to upload quizzes to check learning for individual lessons. In the same area, we have the option to view in-depth content like social media guidelines, the PVM corporate presentation in this case, but then each client can also add documents during the program, even that might go deeper into a specific company initiative. And finally, the last section of the knowledge area is dedicated to all the images the company makes available to ambassadors, from company covers to images that relate to specific posts. Finally, last but not least, we provide ambassadors with an AI content assistant that helps them write content, but it does so by adapting to their communication style. We care a lot about content authenticity, about each ambassador having their own style that fits their own persona, and consequently, we ask them to fill out this type of questionnaire, and from that moment on, the AI content assistant is customized to their needs. Once the posts are written, they can add them to an editorial plan. Here we have a draft of a previous post where we see the title, which would be a career day at Bocconi, the date this post was added to the calendar, the text, which can always be edited, and then the option to sync with the company calendar, whether it's Outlook, Gmail, or another type of calendar, or to post directly to social media, in this case LinkedIn, at any time. This is the ambassador view. Now let's go back to the let's go to the admin view, switching back to desktop mode, because in admin, although it can be used on mobile, it's more convenient to use the app in its desktop version. So this is the dashboard of a hypothetical admin. What does the admin see? They see if there are activities to approve. In this case, the Perfetti Van Melle account admin has approved them all. But if we had to approve an activity, we would just need to open it. We see the name of the ambassador who did it, the type of activity, in this case, commenting on a LinkedIn post, and the link to view this comment and decide whether or not to award the points for the activity. Then there's a temporary leaderboard of the ambassadors at that moment, and there are specific features typical of an admin, like being able to add new users and decide their role, whether they are a simple ambassador or an admin. Moving through the tabs, there's the log of all the activities done over time by the ambassadors. Here you can filter by activity type, and you can download Excel files for deeper analysis. We have the option, as I mentioned, to launch challenges. Here we have the challenges that were launched in the Perfetti Van Melle program. As you can see, there are 4 challenges related to events, to important company initiatives during the program period. The company decided to award 5 extra points if ambassadors posted within these challenges. The challenges lasted a week, but the points, the required activities, and the challenge duration are fully customizable for each challenge launched. Finally, we have the option to send push notifications independently of launching a challenge or not. So if you want to send a reminder maybe about a challenge is ending, or even send urgent and important updates, you can send a push notification to all ambassadors at any time. Then, as a final feature, we can upload company documents, whether they are employer value propositions, like in this case, or other documents which train the style of the AI content editor. So the output of the AI content editor is trained both by the person and so customized to the person's communication style, as we saw earlier in the ambassador area, but also aligned with adhering to the company's communication style. Finally, we have the reports and statistics dashboard, which is fully customizable during the program setup. The client can request which charts they want to see, which data they want to see in this area. In this case, we have daily activities, activity distribution by type, the top 10 ambassadors, recent activities, and we have stats both for activity types and social media performance, because very importantly, ambassadors also need to fill in the analytics for their posts, still earning points for doing this activity too, so the client can know what the impact of the program is, also in terms of ROI, views, comments, and reactions. Thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you on ClaraSay.